Gemini, welcome to your weekly Astroflower reading, going from the 21st to the 28th of August. Consistency is coming back in the vibration after 2 weeks of fluctuations and turbulent energies, and that's to do with the Lionsgate, which I did your reading on as well. But we saw it in the monthly readings, and here the consistency is coming back. So I hope you have a lovely reading. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens in the monthly readings as well coming out this week. So yeah, I'm sure I will see you there for that as well. Let's just see what your overall energy is. The Knight of Cups. I think it's been on the case for you for some time, and I think energy is badgering you to engage in life, to accept the engagement of others into your life in regards to joy, happiness. It could be love, communication, playing, going on an adventure, someone coming in, taking you away from the mundane difficulties of life and stuff like that. I think energy's been badgering you for this for some time. And yes, I think there is someone for you or in your life around you that is coming into your life. And I would keep an eye out for that. Energy is bringing that into you, and they're bringing back that consistency. Look at this. You can't get better than that. Yes, I do believe love is on your radar. I think even if it's not on your radar, it is in your environment. There is no doubt about it. Your karmic message is to recognize the success and the fantasticness of you, Gemini. And this recognition will not only just come from yourself, but it's also coming from the world that is around you, people that are around you, and it brings into your life a success in regards to your relationships that are about you. You've now got 2 white horses on there as well, so energy is really playing to your favor. It really wants the best for you now, Gemini. There is no doubt about it. The universe here is talking about sort of concentrating on one thing, so concentrating on the things that work, concentrating on those relationships that make you buzz, basically. And that's what the universe is trying to encourage within you. And that's going to breed success in regards to your relationships. It's going to make you feel very wholesome and very clear about where you're going. And energy is really playing to your favor here. So if you feel that it's working in a relationship, push it. Push it to the limits. If you really want to, if you're thinking about someone and you want to ask them out on a date, ask them out on a date. Why wait? Ask them out on a date. Why wait? There you go. That's the phrase for you, I think. Yeah, 10 of Cups. This is where you're coming from. I think this is the place in which you're coming from. It's not necessarily happiness after difficulty. Yes, I think you've been through a difficult time, and this time could have been difficult for a long time. Could be even, we're talking years maybe sometimes for some of you. But for generally, I think it's the reality or realizing the reality in the past. I think you've come to a realization within you that if I want to be happy, I have to engage in the world in a very realistic sort of sense, rather than a practical sense, in a realistic sort of sense within relationships. And I've got to allow myself to fall in love. I've got to allow myself to be wooed by someone, or I've got to woo someone as well, and I think that realization has come within you. I think you've realized it. In your future self, yeah, I think this is where the Four of Swords, you get that healing. It's bringing everything into context. It's a blessing in disguise, and it makes you feel at home with yourself, at home with your situation, at home with the attention maybe that you're getting around you. And it's going to make you feel like $1 million. It's going to really buffer your ego, as it were, and I think this is where you're heading towards. So I would accept any offerings of love that comes into your life, any offerings as well of socializing and stuff like that. It's going to make you feel a lot more at home and at one with yourself. There is no doubt about it. And that's the future self that's taking you from rocky shores to calm, lovely, beautiful white beaches, or sandy beaches, as it were. The overall outcome for all of this is the King of... yes, it is the King. I just wanted to check. He's the King of Pentacles. Ultimate security, I think, comes out of this. And I think it's allowing it to happen more than anything else, Gemini. rather than sort of saying, oh, it can't be true, oh, I know it's going to go wrong, or something like that, or, you know, sort of like wait and see. No, don't wait and see. Go ahead and get it. Go ahead and do it. You know, I think this is where, you know, this is where your healing is going to come, when you literally just realize the success and allow you to play on that. Take your righteous position within the reality that you have created. It's going to make you feel at home, and you know, and allow you to build on the security. And it is bringing in communications for you. Let's just see what's going on the material side. You get the Knight of Pentacles, so now we've got two Knights on here, and this Knight of Pentacles playing through the Knight of Cups, playing across to you in a way to the King of Cups as well, King of Pentacles as well. We'll see what comes out up here at the top here, but I think it's a case of now it's a time to get on and do it, basically. Get on and start planting those seeds of that beautiful future that you so desire and so want in your life. And I think you've realised, I think you understand what you want out of it all. I think you know what you want, and now it's a case of you've got to now start planting those seeds to get the results out of life. You know the process of getting towards it. Yeah, you got the Ten of Pentacles as well. I think you've got everything that's playing in your favour here. The universe here is sort of realising, sort of saying you have a lot of strengths in your armoury. It's just a case of using it. Once you start engaging with your strengths, you're going to realise that those strengths never run out, that they're consistent, and they're pushing you in the direction of success. So I would allow that to sort of be a driving force through you, really, and allow your strengths to come forth into your life, basically. That's what the universe is trying to do. It's trying to encourage you to play to your strength, basically. Wherever you come from, Nine of Swords. I do think you've come from this. I do think you've come from a situation that is like you've been in a rut in a way. That's what it seems like, that you've been in something that you seem to be continually repeating in the workspace and in your job or your business. And I think in the past, I think you've got maybe a bit sort of jaded by the whole experience and stuff like that, and that's where you've been looking for something new. I think this offering of something new is coming in with the Knight of Cups, and I think that's the end, that's the past of it. It's no longer there, it's no longer present within your life anymore, I don't think. And this is what you're moving away from. You're moving away from that into things that are much more sort of exploring new things, exploring new pathways, and it comes in with offerings for you. The Moon. It may come out of the blue, actually. Yes, you can't. This is the thing. I almost feel like the Moon is holding you back here. It's almost as if like the thing that's holding you back, and this is where it's sort of saying time to get on to do it with the Knight of Pentacles. The thing that's holding you back is you not being able to sit down and say, I want it to go exactly like this. And if you can't see exactly how it wants to plan out or how you've got to do it, it makes you feel a little bit blocked in a way. And I think sometimes, you know, it's impossible for you to be in a position where, you know, perfection exists, because it doesn't exist. And I think, you know, barking at the Moon and sort of saying, why aren't you perfected? You know, why universe? You know, because the universe is sort of saying, well, look, once you start doing it, then you can then fix, or you can sort out the situations as you go forth. Because you're going to be moving into the unknown, moving into the things that are not going to be, that you don't necessarily know every sort of nook and cranny of where you're going down the path, basically. So, yes, you are time to get on and time to start planting those seeds into the unknown, in exploring into what possibilities you can have with new jobs and etc. If you step into the field, you can definitely get it. And then out of the top comes the Page of Pentacles. This is exactly what we're talking about here. So I said the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles going through the Knight of Cups to the King of Pentacles. On this side here, you get the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is opening that pathway. And I think this is your future here, of opening a new pathway in regards to job, business and projects. And as you open this new pathway, now is the time as well as securing as you go. And I think that ties in to the moon card as well. You're not going to know until you do it, basically. So one foot in front of the other and gradually work your way to success. Okay, let's just see what's going on here with the light seers card. Let's get a bit of clarification going on here. Let's see what's going on there. Thank you very much, Gemini, for being here with us. Do appreciate your support. There is loads of links in the description below for private readings, and there's also an email in the description about well, I'm going to be doing energy workshops, and if you want to be part of those energy workshops, just send me an email, tell me where you are in the world, and I'll tell you where your local energy workshop is. I'll be going to be doing it in the UK, the US and Australia. So yes, do contact me and show your interest, as it were. Thank you very much for being here. With the Knight of Cups, so you get the King of Cups. I think this is offerings of stability, calmness, consistency, and I think this is what you so desire as well. I think this comes out of the relationship side, but I also think it comes out of the financial side, moving on from the rut and boredom, and then moving on with something that is consistently bringing forth fresh winds, fresh emotions, fresh almost exploration and knowledge within your life. It definitely plays forward to it. With the Six of Wands, you get the Six of Swords. So 2 sixes here. Definitely going ahead and doing it, trusting it, trusting in your success, trusting in the realization of, yes, you have a good standing within in the world that is around you, and trusting that and allowing that to carry you through, I think, is really important. It's going to bring you to very secure shores within regards to your relationships. And it comes from a place where you've decided what the reality is. From the Two of Pentacles, you get the Queen of Cups. It's very possible that the universe is trying to bring in a divine counterpart to you. But it's in order for that divine counterpart to come in, you've got to trust in yourself. You've got to know your worth. And I think this is what the Six of Wands and the Six of Swords is all about. And the universe is sort of saying, the moment this person steps into your life, if it's working, push it. Push it real good. What was that? Salt and pepper, wasn't it? Yeah. So push it. Really do get into it. Explore your emotions, basically. I think that's what the universe is trying to encourage within you. We get the Page of Pentacles as well. I think this is playing across in all fields within your life here, across the relationship as much as the material side. And this is the reality of the pathway, that what you've opened. You've realised the physical worth that you have that is within you. And you know what it provides for you, and the happiness that it can bring into your life, this reality. You've opened that pathway already, and you've got to keep going down it. You can't not go down it anymore. You can't turn back. There's no turning back here, Gemini. Let's just see what's going on with that Four of Swords. Yeah, you get the Six of Cups. So we've now got 3 sixes on here. This is a real go, go, go moment within your relationship. I think if you want to woo someone, woo them. I think you will do. If you want to be wooed yourself, let somebody come and woo you in your life. It's going to make you feel really good. It's going to remind you about being that kid and that, meeting someone for the first time and going out down the park or going to the cinema, sharing sweets, that sort of thing. I think that's what's going to come to it. It's going to make you feel a lot more secure about relationships, just being a bit of a kid in a way, and realising that. And that's what's going to bring you back a bit of faith in love, basically. With the King of Pentacles, we get the Two of Swords. I think this is the decision that if you decide to be wooed or woo somebody else, really sort of like chat somebody up or allow yourself to be chatted up, I think this is a difficult decision to make, sort of and what if it goes wrong? Yeah, but what if it does go wrong? If you spend your entire life sort of saying, what if it goes wrong, then never actually doing anything, that's what's going wrong. So allow yourself to, and once you make that difficult choice to allow someone into your life, that's when it brings in the security. And you also then become the leader of your path. You become that leader. You become that Six of Wands. You allow that to flow through you, and it's going to bring you a lot of security. So, and a lot of success and a lot of recognition within the world around you. Allow yourself. With the Knight of Pentacles on your material side, your karmic path on your material side, you get the Ace of Wands, out with the old and in with the new. Yeah, I think this is a case of just what's making you passionate about life. Just start doing it. Just start doing it, Gemini. Don't hold back. Just start doing it. Let's see what's going on the Ten of Pentacles. All that abundance and that strength that is within you. What is... Ten of Pentacles again. Sorry about that. Yeah, I think the universe has recognised your strengths, and I reckon the universe is sort of saying now is the time to do it. Let go of the past and move on to the future. Move on to something that's a lot more refreshing for you and opens you up in so many different ways. With the Nine of Swords, you get the Two of Wands as well. You got the Ace of Wands here, going to the Two of Wands, and I think this is what I'm saying is holding you back. In the past, in order to do this, you were planning too much, I think. And you were planning for things and didn't do it. Planning for things and didn't do it. Planning for things and didn't do it. That is that repetitive nightmare sort of scenario there. It's now a case of just going, and the universe is saying, just go ahead and do it. You're going to realise that actually, once you start moving and start heading towards what you want, you've got a lot of strength within you. What's this Moon card all about? This is your future. This is your doubts, I think, that is holding you back. Knight of Pentacles. We've now got the Knight of Pentacles twice on this back. Here we got the Page of Pentacles. We've got the King of Pentacles. This is all pushing you in a direction here, Gemini. There's no holding back here. You've got to stop worrying about the future, trying to cover all the costs. So if it doesn't go wrong, if it doesn't go right, then it's all right, don't worry, I've got all of this to fall back on. Yeah, that's all very well, but it means you're not pushing the limits. And I think that's really important for you to start doing there. Pushing the boundaries of your possibilities, I think, is really important for you. What's going on with this Knight of Pentacles? Because we've already had the Page of Pentacles, sorry. We've already had the Page of Pentacles come out on the relationship side. Let's just see what's going on that side. You've got the Lovers. Yeah, I think you need to fall in love with the idea of exploring life and exploring new avenues, opening up new pathways, new career paths, new business, new projects. Once you start doing that, that's when that King of Cups is really going to come into play. You're going to feel completely at one with yourself and really start enjoying your new life. But what it is now, you've got this Knight of Pentacles here. Just stop with those doubts within you. Just go ahead and start doing it. Once you start doing it, it's going to bring you ultimate success. And when I say ultimate success, doesn't necessarily mean like you're going to win, you're going to make millions and millions of dollars or whatever. What it means is you're going to actually enjoy what you do, and you're going to get a lot more success in a much more profound way rather than just in a materialistic way. And it's coming through you. So, there's only so much planning that you can do before you've just got to go ahead and just do it. Okay? There you go, Gemini. Thank you very much for being here. Hope you got the best out of this reading. I will be doing the monthlies, as I said, next week. I really do appreciate you being here. Yes, there's a bit of a gusty wind going on here. Yes, I will see you with your monthly readings. Thank you very much for being here. Don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.